I had it on good authority that there was a massive flea market in Kentucky stacked with obscure, rare, even high-end pop culture collectibles.
Do you have any room on that as a package deal? There you go, sir. Good. Thank you very much. So those two, this, and this.
I hope you remember all the prices that I quoted.
Froggy flips.
Morning, how are you?
Morning, how are you?
Good, thanks.
That one's not been out here before.
No?
And then I've got a couple here, and then some paperbacks.
Okay.
And that's it. And then I have other paperbacks, but I can't figure out where they are. They're like ours made.
How much you have on this one?
Make sure I'm right. It is $8.
$8? Yeah, I don't have that one. I'll take it.
And that's what everybody is saying. They're like, I don't think I have that. And I'm like, okay, let's get it.
Sure, might as well.
Awesome. You need a bag?
No, I got one right here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good luck to you. Sarah might like that. That's her favorite movie.
I break that and I'd be crying. I'm gonna put it somewhere. I have a granddaughter running around the house like crazy.
How much you have on the Wolfman kit?
I think he's at 20.
20 bucks? Okay. Might come back for that. Thank you.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Not bad.
All right.
I'm Tony.
You are Tony? What's up, man? Anthony.
Anthony?
Yep.
There you go.
Nice to meet you, man.
Remember?
I could spot your booth from a mile away, I think.
Well, that's our plan. We were going to have a big banner saying buying comics.
Yeah.
The last show, John left it here. And
Oh.
said, how'd you leave it here? You didn't even bring it. But he ended up leaving it, so.
There's some cool
a lot
stuff.
of time and energy to make that thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm going to find something here. Just trying to get the overlay real fast.
Well, go ahead and take your time.
Right on. How much you have on the bat cycle down there?
I was asking 3 1/4.
3 1/4.
I'll do 250.
Okay. And then you said 3 on Robin.
Well, no.
What you're asking?
250 on Batman. Let's do 2 1/4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Both of those are good. I'm good with those. I don't think I'm done though. What's the story on the Donald Duck up there? Is that just like a piece from like the 30s or 40s or something?
Probably 19. He's got a long bill.
Yeah.
I'm guessing 35.
35?
He's called a waddle duck.
Okay.
So he winds up, and that's basically what he does. He's made of celluloid.
Uh-huh.
So if you sneeze on him wrong, he's going to dent.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. In the case of that too, I had a guy do this. I think he charged. How much did he charge for this? $22.
Oh, okay.
So that wasn't bad.
That's not bad at all.
But
really
yeah,
neat.
it's got good graphics and
That's cool. What's something like that run?
no dents. 400.
400? Okay. I'll think about that one. That one's cool. A little out of my wheelhouse, but I do like it.
Well, I mean, it's a totally different era, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know?
It's cool. I like it a lot.
You gotta find that right Disney collector.
Yeah.
I love Disney.
Well, definitely on that. Probably on the Robin. I'm going to look at the comics for a minute, too.
Are you Froggy Flips?
Yeah.
My family watches you.
Oh, that's awesome. What's your name?
Shadow.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Nice
that.
to meet you.
Hi, how's it going?
Nice to meet you.
That's awesome. In your opinion, what is your best investment golden age that you have?
Oh, probably the detective.
Well, like under $1,000.
Under 1,000?
Yeah.
Well, as far as that goes, yeah, I would say this one here. It's for $700. It's 1943.
Yep.
It's got everything
cool.
going on. It's got Alan Schomburg. You know, Alan Schomburg did a lot of the 40s covers.
Fighting the Nazis. That's always good. All right, so this, the Bat Cycle, the Robin. There's a couple smalls over here too. Just gonna ask about the Space 1999 gun.
I think it's like, what, 1975 or 76?
Yeah.
I had a dealer at the G.I. Joe show here in Louisville that we put on in winter. He wanted to give me $200 in trade out of it. And that was, I didn't want to do it because I pretty much got everything I wanted from him at the time. And I was like, well, let's just wait. You know, whatever. So $200 basically. Okay. But 125 sounds good to me.
Okay. And then you had 75 on the Batman pen.
Now I got 50 on it.
Oh, 50? Just keeps getting better. All right. So those two, this, and this.
All right.
I
hope you remember all the prices that I quoted.
I remember the big ones.
Okay, well, let's say we know 250 on this, right?
Yep.
Would you be okay with 3 1/4?
Sure. Absolutely.
Robin's 225, 125. You know what? I'll do 100 on that.
Sure, that'll be good.
50 on that. You okay with 6?
Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. I love it, man. Thank you. All right, so what's he add to it? I don't have him in my display case.
1625.
1625. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think that's 16. They're kind of sticking together.
Yeah, they're notorious for that. 16 here, buddy.
Good. 25.
That works.
Awesome. Thank you very much, man.
Awesome.
It was a pleasure. All right, so.
Well, let's gather all this stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll go look at a couple more booths, and I'll come grab all this stuff, and I'll get out of your hair.
All right, you're fine.
Thank you so much, man.
Randy is straight down all the way on the right.
Okay.
I mean, you can't miss him. He's got like 25.
Yeah. Looks like all the toy people are probably on this side, aren't they?
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Awesome, man. I'll see you soon.
All right, bud.
I got some more here. I just haven't got time to. I'm trying to price them.
Okay. No problem. Thank you.
What do you like, though? I can price them real quick.
Oh, a lot of horror and stuff like that.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought you were horror there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that would probably be 250.
250. Okay. 9.4.
So I'm a horror guy too. I don't know if you read Deceased. It's the first Deceased.
Oh wow.
Variant, that'd be 125.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all the horror I have here. You know, I'm a horror obsessed, so I can just feel it.
Is it okay to look over here?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure, man.
Thanks.
It's just a little crowded in here.
Right on.
Yeah, all this stuff is usually.
Okay. Right on.
More of these 12-inch figures down here.
Oh, okay.
In the bag, in the box.
Cool.
The officers are all for 40.
Right on.
The rest of these guys are 35 or 35 to 40. Some of them are 40,
Okay.
but most of them are 35.
Okay. Yeah, some of those Battle Corps figures are pretty tempting, so
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna think about those
And-
for a minute.
And there's plenty
Yeah.
more in there. Just browse on them.
Right on. Sounds good.
And look at them.
Hi.
He's right on the money with.
Could I possibly see the Batman and the Spider-Man next to it? Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool. Do you have any room on that as a package deal?
Probably. Let me get you the man that will
Okay.
do that. Yep.
Let's see, so we got 1350. How about 12?
12. I was thinking 11. Is there any possibility?
Yeah, not that much.
No?
Yeah. We'd actually just got this one in last week and that one I think 2 weeks ago. So they're still pretty new. This is the first time we've taken them out to a show.
Yeah. 1200. All right, let's do it.
All right. Cash card?
Cash. Oh, pulled out 12 exactly. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Did you get a card?
I did not.
We got a shop right across the street.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, man. Good luck to you. Yeah.
You Froggy?
Yeah, Anthony.
Hey, nice
Hey, man.
to meet you. Yeah, I can never remember your name. I've been watching you for a while. I used to, I set up a lot on Indianapolis stuff. I've sold you quite a few times.
Oh,
over
really?
Years. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then I was watching videos, and one of your videos came up, and I'm like, I know that guy. I've sold to him.
That's funny. Where at? Like at the fairgrounds or something?
Garage sales, one of my big ones I used to do.
Oh, really?
And then I used to the Stewart show up there. I did as well.
Okay.
But pretty much any of the shows like that out at the fairgrounds I've done.
Awesome.
And then I do a lot of the smaller, like I do Croy Creek and those.
Sure,
kind
yeah.
of things. Nice meeting you.
Awesome. You too.
I'd see you out here again.
Oh, yeah, sure. Have a good one. Is that your stuff back there too?
No, sir.
No?
Just right here.
Okay. It's hers? Gotcha, thank you. Do you have any room on the Rocky Horror doll? It's marked at 95.
75.
75, sure. There you go, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
75. You got that. You want a bag?
I can put it right in here. Thank you so much. All right, thank you.
Some of the stuff I can probably.
This is just sitting in here.
Okay.
It's not pressuring anything. It just slid right
Okay.
in. Everything's cool.
That's awesome.
Mr. Uncle Grundy's right there in the gray bag.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm good. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, you're welcome. Man.
I appreciate it. It was a pleasure. Definitely worth the drive.
Yeah. Awesome, man.
Good luck to you.
Thanks, man.
Nice to meet you.
And we are back in the showroom. I had it on good authority that there was a massive flea market in Kentucky stacked with obscure, rare, even high-end pop culture collectibles. This information came from Tony. He was the guy running that giant booth full of amazing things. He sent me a message saying that he deals in vintage collectibles pretty much from the 1930s onward. He said he would have 60 feet of wall space at this particular flea market, and honestly that was enough for me to make the 2-hour drive south just to see what I could see. It's important to note that I did not make this trip looking to nickel and dime some quick flips. Honestly, that's rarely the case, but I think it's a detail that often gets lost in translation with these videos. I wanted to invest in some hard to find vintage toys and collectibles, and I could not be happier with what I came back with. So real quick, let's take a closer look at some of this stuff. Pound for pound, this is probably one of my favorite hauls ever, and definitely includes one of my favorite single buys ever. Certainly the cheapest, simplest item I bought is this book, Blockade Billy by Stephen King. We have a whole bookshelf dedicated to Stephen King. I did not have this book, so for $8, why not? Got this Rocky Horror Picture Show Dr. Frankenfurter doll for Sarah. The Rocky Horror Picture Show, one of her favorite movies. Tim Curry, one of her favorite actors. I had never seen this doll before. Turns out it's probably a little more scarce than what I even thought. It was marked at $95, got it for $75. recent comps on this thing are closer to like 150 to 200 bucks. It says there was only 30,000 made, which obviously does add an element of scarcity to it, but seems like a pretty big number for something like this, so kind of surprised by that. And she loved it. Grabbed a couple Silver Age keys from a booth. This is Batman number 171 from 1965. The first Silver Age appearance of the Riddler, graded a 4.5 by CGC. And then also we have the Amazing Spider-Man number 31, also from 1965. The first appearance of Gwen Stacy, graded a 6.0 from CGC. As a pair, they were priced at $13.50. I would have loved to have paid $11. $12 was what I had to get to, so I went ahead and did it. Pretty average price in today's market, but I'm certainly happy to have them. And then that brings us to the amazing stuff I got from Tony's booth. I probably could have stood there all day just draining my bank account, but I am very pleased with this small lot. I'll throw up some comps here and there so you can kind of see the investment potential. I don't think it'll take much to realize that $16.25 was a fantastic deal on this stuff. Picked up this Droids cartoon Uncle Gundy figure. I'm not normally the guy that likes to pay a premium for incomplete figures, but these Droids figures are so hard to come by. I'll probably never find his gun in the wild, but I just had to buy him when I saw him. The 1966 Batman ball pen. Original price $1. Currently comps at around 170 bucks. The blister does have a little damage, but it's sealed to the card, and the card itself, the artwork is just amazing on this thing. Here's a rare piece from 1976, AHI Space 1999 Eagle water gun. This is a piece that you do not see come up very often, especially carded sealed condition. On Worth Point, the most recent comp I could find was from 2018. It sold for almost $400. The only one that I could find before that carded like this was from like 2012 for close to $200. The one from 2018 also had a bit of bubble damage just like this one. However, all those little silver pieces had fallen off and they were in the bottom of the bubble. This one, they're still intact, so that's pretty awesome. Like I said, very rare piece. It's easy to say that I'll probably never see something again, but I really mean it with this. I'll probably never see this again. I was instantly drawn to this Mego Bat Cycle. Mego Bat Cycles in general, you see them sometimes, complete, maybe 100 bucks or so, sometimes a little bit more. To see one on the card in the original packaging, definitely not an everyday occurrence. There are examples of carded Mego Bat Cycles selling over the years for upwards of $500. Add to it this beautiful custom acrylic display case. $250 is a price I'm happy to have paid. Keeping with the Batman theme, we do have the Mego Robin doll with the original box. Nice box. Also a nice acrylic display case. He did mention that it looks like the inner cardboard has been replaced. Probably went to Aquaman or something, he said. Obviously not the removable mask Robin. That would certainly add an even higher premium. I am not an expert on how to value vintage Mego figures. I just know that I personally love them. I know that this Robin is super minty, actually in much better condition than the one I have it in my display case. But I couldn't buy the Bat Cycle without buying Robin as well. I did pick up one Golden Age comic. Exciting Comics number 33. I believe this is from 1944. I have been actively trying to build a Golden Age portfolio. It's coming along pretty nicely, but I figured since I was there and he had so many Golden Age comics, I should definitely take one home with me. As far as subject matter goes, anytime you have a superhero beating up the Nazis, it's probably going to have some desirability. I think just last month, this issue graded 8.0, sold for $3,000, and one last year graded a 9.2, sold for $6,000. This, of course, is not either of those grades, but it's not bad by any means. So I think it was a good suggestion, and I'm glad to add it to the portfolio. And then lastly, that brings us to probably one of the coolest pieces I've ever had the opportunity to buy. I am not personally a Disney fan. I don't buy a lot of Disney collectibles, but there was just something about this piece that kept calling to me. What we have here is a 1930s long-billed Donald Duck waddler. The most amazing thing about this is the fact that it's made of celluloid, and there are no cracks, no chips. The paint is beautiful on it, and it has the original box. I did learn that there were a couple different versions of this made over the years. This having the wind-up key permanently installed means it was the earliest version. There were a couple more that came later. The wind-up key was removable, not quite as desirable. Again, beautiful acrylic case to display it in, keeps it safe. From my research, these rarely come up on the open market. One sold at Hake's auction back in 2017 for, I believe it was around $1,700. There's been a few pop up on eBay over the last few years. It seems like they usually bring in around $1,000 or so. But the fact that it's 90 years old, made of celluloid, there cannot possibly be too many of these floating around out there. It's just an amazing piece of pop culture history that has somehow survived longer than most people on this planet have been alive. That is all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video, but until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, love ya, bye.